Hey there, how you doing? Welcome back to day 2 of Crookedstar. The scene that my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Stormkit overhearing his parents, Rainflower and Shellheart, arguing. I'll read this to you now. It's on pages 50 through 55 of Crookedstar's Promise. Stormkit stumbled over the pile of woven reeds at the edge of the den. What's this? It looked like a nest. Had a new queen moved into the nursery? Rainflower paused mid-lick. That's your new nest, she mewed. My nest? Wouldn't he be sleeping in her nest with Crookedkit, like before? You'll need your own space, Rainflower told him. Your jaw must be sore. You'll probably fidget in your sleep. I don't want Crookedkit to be disturbed just because you're injured. Stormkit blinked at his mother. It doesn't hurt now, he meowed. I won't fidget, I promise. Still, it'd be better if you had your own space. Rainflower returned to her washing. Stormkit stared at his mother. Was she angry because he'd worried her by being so ill? Shellheart poked his head through the entrance. How are you settling in? I've got my own nest, Stormkit mumbled. Shellheart narrowed his eyes. Have you got your own nest too, Crookedkit? Crookedkit stared at his paws. Rainflower? Shellheart's mew was more like a growl. I'd like to speak with you outside. The fur along Rainflower's spine bristled as she hopped out of the den. Come on, kits, Echo-Mist meowed cheerily.
But we're going outside to play.
Beetle-Kit's mew was drowned out by Shellheart's angry snarl beyond the nursery wall. His own nest? He's got to grow up eventually, Rainflower answered. But Crookedkit can stay in your nest? Shellheart hissed. Stormkit must be used to his own nest after so long in the medicine cat den. Shellheart snorted. At least you're still calling him Stormkit. And I'll keep calling him that until Hellstar changes his name formally. So, you're still determined to rename him Crookedkit. Stormkit froze. Crookedkit? It'll suit him. Don't you think it's a bit cruel? If he'd stayed in camp, he would have never had that accident. She does blame me. Rainflower carried on. Then he wouldn't be the ugly mess he is now. The icy coldness in his mother's voice made Stormkit feel sick. He'd still be my handsome warrior. He began to tremble. Soft fur brushed beside him. Echo-Mist pressed close as Shellheart growled at his mate. How do you think Stormkit must feel? He'll get used to it, Rainflower retorted. To what? Rage sharpened Shellheart's mew. His new name? Being scarred for life? Being rejected by his own mother? The accident wasn't my fault. I shouldn't have to deal with it. Stormkit's chest tightened. A sob welled in his throat. She's grieving, Echo-Mist murmured in his ear. She doesn't realize what she's saying. Shellheart's voice was a little more than a whisper. I never knew you could be so heartless, Rainflower, he growled. If you insist on Hellstar going along with this renaming ceremony, then we are no longer mates. I will never share a den or a piece of fresh kill with you again. Very well. Stormkit couldn't listen to it anymore. He jumped to his paws and rushed out of the den. Please don't argue. I don't mind sleeping by myself or having a new name. But Rainflower had already crossed the clearing to Hellstar's den and didn't even seem to hear him. Stormkit stared pleadingly at Shellheart. Don't argue because of me. It's not because of you. It's because of her. Now I'm going to be skipping forward to the renaming ceremony. Stormkit, come here. Hellstar's mew was soft. Stormkit padded, trembling into the clearing. He looked blandly around. The familiar faces seemed strange and menacing all of a sudden. Was this a bad dream? I have gathered the clan to witness the giving of your new name. I'm sorry you have suffered so much. The whole clan knows how brave you've been. His mew was gentle with sympathy. Your new name may describe your face, young Kit, but it doesn't describe your heart. I know you are as true and loyal as any warrior. Bear your name bravely as a Kit, and nobly when you become a warrior. Stormkit nodded. From this day forward, you shall be known as Crookedkit. Stormkit tried not to hear the murmur of shock that swept around the clan. He stared past Hellstar, confusion clouding his thoughts. But I was born in a storm. I'm Stormkit. How could he ever be Stormstar now? Suddenly, he glimpsed an orange and white pelt in the shadow of the sages. The cat from the river! Her pelt shimmered as though caught in a heat haze. He tasted the air and found only the familiar scents of his clanmates. She must be a Star Clan cat. Star Clan is watching over you. Brambleberry's voice rang in his head. Had this orange and white cat been sent to remind him of their promise? Don't worry, little one. He heard her words again. It's not your time yet. You have a great destiny ahead of you. Crookedkit. He murmured his new name. I am Crookedkit. He glanced around his clanmates. No one met his gaze. Only the shimmering orange and white cat. Her amber eyes shone, unblinking at him. She believes in me. With a rush of hope, Crookedkit lifted his chin. I am Crookedkit. Stormkit is now Crookedkit. Oh well, Crookedstar is so much of a cooler leader name than Stormstar. I'm glad that he came to accept his name. I just realized that Graystripe and Silverstream's son is named Stormkit, later Stormfur. I wonder if he was named that in honor of Crookedstar's prior name. Has anyone ever considered that? If so, that's pretty cool. I'd love to hear in the comment section down below what you think about Crookedkit having to see his parents fighting. We don't see many mate split-ups in the Warrior Cat series, but I respect Shellheart for not supporting Rainflower and being so heartless towards their son. It just hurts my heart that their kids had to see them fighting. Let me know what you think about the whole situation down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to go and check out the video over on the side of my last speed paint. And click that subscribe button so you can always be notified when I make my next video. Alright guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon with the next speed paint. Bye-bye!